All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Arcane, Season 1, Episode 6, When These Walls Come Tumbling Down. I'm down for some walls to tumble, that's for sure. Man, there is so much stuff that happened in the last episode, and so much stuff I've been thinking about for the past, week. I wish I could talk about all of it, but I wouldn't be able to. I've been thinking about Medarda and Victor a lot. Mainly Medarda, because I doubt this show is going to do anything where there's a character who's just evil, right? Right now, my perception of Medarda is very much, oh, she's evil, right? Okay, let me adjust my camera. Now I don't know. There we go. That's better. I don't know if it's I don't know what the explanation for Medarda's behavior could be, but I guess I can imagine a lot of them, right? What her my issue with her at the moment is I think she's just very power hungry and manipulative of her, just to get as much power as she can. That is essentially how I view her relationship with Jace and the way she's treating him. I mean, she called him an investment. She was looking off wistfully into the distance, talking kind of scornfully about him being the golden boy and all of that. So I was just thinking, am I being unfair to her too? I think I was being to Victor until the last episode. But so far, I just don't have anything for it. So I just don't know what to tell you. Up to this moment, I don't know. I just don't have anything else to say. My perception of her hasn't really changed yet. Of course, obviously, if the show shows me anything, then yeah, that'll change. But right now, I just don't have any way I can view her other than thinking not very good things about her. So I guess that's about that. And then Victor, I don't know. I guess we talked a lot about Victor last time. Whatever, we got to get into this. We're watching episode 6. You can line your own copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. I always forget what percentage I put my volume on for this. Put it on 60. Surely that's good. Do I have subtitles on? I didn't check anything. I do. Okay, we're good. Where are we? Oh, thought we were back at the river where Vander and Silco had their little run in. What is this? Who are you? Is this Victor? I think it is. The Cane. Oh, so he must have known from when he was young, huh? Can't tell who that is. Someone we know who's young, I think. Sky? Maybe not. God, that's so cool. He made that? That's insane. God. It affected him this bad at this young of an age. That's just so sad. I wonder what it is. Because I know that, I mean, there's diseases like this, like Parkinson's and stuff. I mean, obviously that only, not Parkinson's, what's it called? I was not thinking of Parkinson's. Oh, he can't keep up with it. Oh, that's such a, God. Can't keep up with his creations. The the things he creates will outlive him. That's what it makes me think of. Ooh, these crystals in here. Huntington's. That's what I was thinking of. I figured it out. But Huntington's normally doesn't affect you when you're this young, right? It develops later on. Oh, hi there. Ooh, who are you? Oh, it's this guy from the first few episodes that was with Silco, right? Or am I crazy? I don't think so. Am I crazy? Maybe this isn't him. I can't. Some crazy looking eyes. It's like a giant salamander. Oh, can he walk over there on the slippery ground? Okay. I mean, obviously the purple stuff makes me think of Shimmer, right? Oh, God. Oh, she's dying. Attempting to prevent that. Ooh. I imagine he would certainly be interested in research like that, huh? Walked into this creepy cave, found this random guy, now you're helping him? Sounds good. Be loners together. Alright. He's out of bed. He's not dead. Hmm. Oh, not good. How long do they say he has? God, he looks so bad. Ooh, he lives very long, doesn't he? Yeah. Your legacy, right. Right. And that's what he wants so bad, right? I mean, it's so understandable, you know, if your life's gonna be cut short. Oh, God, it's just like the boat outrunning him, you know? Like, he's not happy if he can't... Yeah, I don't know. And even if they aren't short-lived, it's gonna be hard to find value in them if you aren't around to see what they do, right? I mean, it'd just be hard to find meaning in it, right? Okay, I like Victor. Victor's awesome. One of my favorite characters now. Sure. I feel bad for trash talking Victor so much. I feel like he can't really blame me though. I feel like the stuff he was saying in the stuff he was saying to Jace in what was that, episode 3? Um, I don't really think I like misinterpreted that. I think it made sense to have that interpretation of it. So I'm not like going back on that. Just obviously he's more than what he said there, right? Hmm. What do we think's gonna happen this episode? The big thing that's on the horizon that we're waiting for is Vi and Jinx running into each other, right? um, and I just have no fucking idea what, like, Vi has been in fucking jail for years. Like, she's gonna be mad. Hmm. Ooh. God, there's some good shots, huh? Remember me, like, I don't know, that was good. I don't know much about you either. Tell me. Hmm. She is an artist, huh? That alone humanizes her quite a bit for me, I think. But ooh, oh God, wow. Okay, that sucks. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. When he gave you that, when he gave you the yeah, yeah. I can't help but just be wary of Medarda here. But I can't help it. I'm sorry. Like the little look she gave when he said Victor's dying. Hmm. Okay. Fell short of the standards. Okay, like okay, sure. That alone, just her feeling that way, explains her behavior a lot, right? Just, I mean, like, that's obviously just one line, but don't have to face it alone. God, that is beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Don't have to face it alone, huh? Does she feel alone? Ooh. Oh. Okay, so what did it do when it absorbed your blood, exactly? Right? I wonder if he's thinking it too, if there's some way for it to save him, you know? Yeah, right, right. But what does that mean? Like, it absorbed your blood, and you said it could learn somehow. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Sure. What is that doing? Not creepy at all. Right. Just gonna leave it open. Oh. Theorem. Chuck. Good old Chuck. He seems a little bit scared of her. I guess he wouldn't be. She's very unstable. Ooh. Oh, God. Jinx, what are you doing with the Hex Tech thing? Ooh. Ooh, right. Them. Those girls. Okay. That's really good. Thank you. Thanks, Jinx. Okay, I am terrified of Vi and Jinx running into each other. Oh, it is bad. Fuck. Okay. The sign. Okay. But like we can't be jumping around and doing parkour in your current situation, Vi. I don't know. You are not up for that. Oh, no way. Oh, okay. Oh, God. That is just not gonna be good at all. That's just gonna make the wound a lot worse. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She made it down, I guess. She conscious still? Oh, it's like an eyeball. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Vi's back. Oh. 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 Right, right. Where is Silco? What do you do with Silco, Jinx? There's no way she did anything to Silco, right? But God, she's crazy. I love her. She's not crazy. That's mean to say, but still, she's a loose cannon. Oh, because on the subject of Vi, she is gonna be. Oh man, on the wrong arm. Right, right. Of course. Oh fuck. Oh, oh God. Don't say that. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Silco's never gonna think that. There's no way. But of course, she is gonna always be worried about that, though. She's going to think that Silco would do that to her, right? Fuck, right? Because her self esteem is so fucked up, right? Oh, God. So, no, I mean, I think those words. Maybe those words didn't get to her because she was already thinking that in some way. Oh, Marcus. I had stuff to say about Marcus, too, from the last episode that I didn't talk about properly. But oh well, too late now. We gotta pay attention. His daughter. Oh. Oh my God. Right. 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 Okay. Yeah. This is what I was going to say about him, so I guess we'll say it now. Is when he looked at the picture of her on his desk and looked at the thing that Silco gave him. Hmm. I think he was more thinking about the safety of his daughter than anything else. Oh man. Oh god. Silco, buddy. I get it though. I mean, I get it, right? I understand. Ooh. Yeah, Marcus didn't. It's like Marcus didn't hold up his part of the deal, right? By not keeping Vi in prison. You assume. I mean, I don't know if there was a deal exactly, but you know what I mean. It's so big that Silco's threatening his daughter if he doesn't get Vi back. What was the mistake Marcus made last time, right? That resulted in Grayson's death. Man. We're painting Silco in such a villainous way, but I literally don't see it like that, really, right? Obviously, threatening his daughter is fucking crazy, right? But oh god, and his daughter's just like the picture of innocence, right? Like she just, man. Okay, sure, because it absorbed your blood. Okay, can it heal you? And what is Jace gonna think about this, right? Is he more worried about safety and stuff now than before? Maybe not. Hmm, there was definitely going to be some kind of issue here between like Jace and Victor, and how their like positions on things changed because of their new like social positions, right? Ooh, okay. Rejecting the transmutation. But we know people are compatible with magic in some sense, right? Because that's where like magic originates from, is people using it, right? Oh, God. The boat's gonna outrun them yet again, right? So we do know Sky. I guess I just don't. Maybe I'll recognize him when I see him. I'm sorry. Oh wow. Yeah, I was gonna say it's the shine your flashlight on him. Yeah. Oh, stop. Just stop. Just stop, girl. Like, what are you doing? Ooh. Maybe has gotten worse ever since Silco's taken over, huh? I mean, you could say that, or because of Piltover becoming more successful with Hex Tech, perhaps the wealth disparity has just gotten worse, right? Powder. Oh, yeah, she is not in a good place right now. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, it's never worked. Working together, yeah. Impossible, of course. But I would agree with that on like a societal level, not like interpersonally, right? Like it's not like, well, sure, you're people, you're people. I agree with that. Of course, right? Not like that's a don't want to use that as a thought-terminating cliche or something there, right? Hmm. What? What happened with her good heart? Hmm. The hex core. Heimerdinger's not gonna like that. It's scary, right? It evolving. It's hard. It's impossible to control, right? That's yeah. He is not gonna like it. Does it remind him of yeah, yeah. Whatever he saw with magic, must destroy it. This goes too far for him. See, the thing is now, hmm, he doesn't have the power to force them to destroy it anymore, though, right? Would that be worth it? Oh, you've changed. Did it already affect him? Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Hmm. And I think Jace already has more sway on the council through his connection with Medarda than Heimerdinger does. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know how seriously to take Heimerdinger's experience here. I guess I understand being wary of it, of course. For what, actually? A council meeting? Who knows? Oh, hi there. Okay, like, dude, please, Caitlin, do I? Oh, this is the guy from the first episode. Yeah, yeah. The guy at the bar. Yeah. Fuck. Look at him now. Look what Shimmer has done. God, fucking stop pointing your gun at him. Like, even though she's pointing his gun at him, he's still doing his best to try to help Vi. Like, what are you? Uh, just a knife? Yeah, a knife wound, I guess. Okay. Potions. Or do they... Okay. Do they have shimmer in them, these potions? It's addictive, I would assume. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, the power. The power is addictive, right? Interesting. Oh, what do you trade? What do you have to trade? Do you trust it, even? That's the thing. What do you have to trade? Sure, why not? Giving her the gun. That is interesting. It does. It sure does. Okay. Huh. Oh, him eyeing it like that. Oh, he doesn't. Yeah. Of course. What's your name, though? Oh, okay. That makes up for you pointing your gun at him, I suppose. Hmm. Okay, he does present it, of course. I mean, after what fucking Silco did. Absolutely. Oh, he's just gonna say it's impossible, right? Because of course, I mean, this is a sham, right? I mean, obviously, search everyone. I don't know if they're gonna let him, right? I mean, that yet again, I think searching every single person is so extreme of an order that it's gonna like mess with the. I don't know. Ooh, right. Oh, okay, okay, of course. Because I mean, yeah, interesting. He's become complicit in it. Cannibalized itself over power and pride. Hmm. Okay. Oh, what a what a hollow speech with the reality of their society, huh? Oh. Hmm. You forget yourself, huh? Sure. Yeah, you've told us what not to do. What do we do? Ah, he's getting so emotional. I don't. Okay. Okay. If he. Ooh. But. Oh, wow. Man, he is going for the kill shot, huh? If he's successful in this, I mean, really? Oh, fuck. Oh, really? I don't know. I don't know. But he's painted Heimerdinger as like the enemy of progress here. Of course, right? And she has so much sway. I mean, she's essentially the real head of the council, right? She is the one. Really? Wow. All of them? Okay, sure, man. That was quick. Oh, how quickly Jace has ascended the ladder, huh? Interesting, there's an empty chair. Okay. Oh, I'm a bit worried about what effect this will have on her. Yeah, yeah, Okay. Oh, her eyes. Okay. I mean, I guess we gotta save her life. Thanks. Fuck. Oh, how could I forget? Just hearing that word, like, must be so. Fuck. Oh, God. Violet powder. Yeah. Yeah. No. Probably worse from her point of view. Well, yeah. Okay. Kate, what? God, she's so sheltered. Yeah, like, I guess she's. I don't know. Is it mean to say she's sheltered? I don't think so. I think that's kind of what it is, right? I think everyone who lives in Piltover is sheltered to the reality of down here, right? Uh-oh. Oh. Is Sucker just here to kill her, or can we talk? I mean, interesting. Man, it paints Silco so negatively, obviously, right? Like the imagery here of him doing this, right? Freed her from her family. Oh, man. God. I... I don't know about that. Really? Like, what is she... God, it's so sad that he is one of the ones who took the shimmer. Oh, okay. You talk too much. Okay. Oh. Right. Oh man, bringing it fucking down. Bringing it down. What thing about what this like represents, right? Their old home, you know? Bringing it down like this. Fuck. Things are not gonna get any better for Vi and Jinx anytime soon, are they? Man. Ooh. Right. Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah. God damn. Look at that. Oh man. Ooh. Oh. I'm just like entranced. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything, but what is there to say? And like for Silco, I think he's so frustrated as well because oh god, she sees it. She sure does see it. Um, but because of like, you know, Silco has his own fucked up way of viewing Vi, right? Hmm. The bridge. Okay. That was a good montage, huh? Ooh, ooh. Part two of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, like this shimmer stuff and this the mutation affecting this, um, it makes you think of like his research, right? Um, like with the hex tech, the transmutation on living things. Oh, stepped on it. Hmm. Oh man. Oh god, that is terrifying. God, what a crazy. Like the background is so detailed, like the shelves over there. Ooh. Okay. Wow. So, okay. Interesting, right? He's going to him for any chance of survival. Oh god. He's still alive. That's crazy. Not Selka, the other guy. Oh, oh, right. Great. Yeah, how many problems can one girl cause, huh? Fuck. Oh, the crow, the raven, yet again. Hmm. It ended. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm literally not ready. Oh fucking shit. Fuck. 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 Like she's gonna revert back to like being powder for a second, but no, she can't. Fuck. It's the memories are gonna hit her though. She's not gonna be able to. Like the trauma. It's not gonna let this happen. It's not gonna let this happen. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It's too good to be true, right? Like. Oh. This is the crow, the raven, it's like representative of, oh, oh god, oh god, oh no, oh fuck, oh fuck, right, yeah, no, she doesn't care about it. Uh, yeah. I don't know. She has to calm down. I don't know. She needs to. Uh, the crow. You hear? Yeah, like I just want Jinx to like run away. Oh fuck yeah, the firelights. We saw him. Yep. Oh god, the thing's just on the ground. Like, yeah, everyone here wants it. I think, right? I guess we don't know the firelights and what they. Oh, do not fucking shoot it. Holy fuck, please. Oh god. Okay. Holy fuck. Oh man. Oh my god. No, she got it. God damn it. I don't fucking want her to have it. What the fuck are they doing here? Like, God, yeah, what does she think of Powder now? Of Jinx? Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, do the Firelights even know what it is? I mean, you assume they must. You assume they must. It's Hextech, right? But still. Oh, God. Yeah. Like, remember when she told Powder what makes her different, what makes her strong, you know? Well, look how Powder's changed now, huh? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. They're gonna lose, are they? I'm worried. Oh, fuck. Take her. Oh, God. Back we fucking go, huh? I mean, they're gonna bring her back to jail, right? That would be crazy, but... What is she? Is she gonna fight them for? Okay. That's the fucking end of the episode, isn't it? No, okay. Oh, they're just gone. Okay, sure. Oh, fuck. She lost everything again. It's just gone. That just makes it worse. That just makes it worse. That's the fucking end, of course. That just makes everything even worse. That just makes everything even worse. Fuck. 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 Shit. God damn it. Man. That was a good episode, huh? God damn it. Fuck. Shit. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. Okay. It went better than I thought. Okay. Powder and Vi meeting up again went better than I thought it would. Um, Powder didn't immediately kill her, right? Like, that's big. That's huge, right? Where are they bringing Vi? Where are they bringing Vi? What even are the firelights? Like, I just don't know at all. I have no idea. Like, huh. Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking idea what to think. Well, no, I mean, I do. I do know what to think, but fuck. I guess I just don't know what the firelights are like doing, right? Like, they were sabotaging the shimmer stuff that Silco is doing. But they could have so many reasons for wanting to do that like I just have no fucking idea. Oops, no spoilers. Okay. We will talk about the episode in the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. God, that episode was so good. I like probably my favorite episode since episode 3. I don't know. It's so hard to keep track. All of the episodes are so goddamn good. It's so hard to keep track. Like I just I don't know. I don't know what to I have no idea. They're all so good. Like the last 10 minutes of this shit was like crazy. Just all of this. I don't know. It was insane. It was so good. When These Walls Come Tumbling Down is a good title too, with like the there was so much good like symbolic imagery in this. There's so much it's just stuff I love, right? I feel like I'm locked in on like the crow and the raven. I really enjoy that and like what it represents. I loved this open here. We're start talking about it, right? We start off here with we are playing around in these. I don't know, look like some polluted waters to me. Yeah, I guess we did mention the gases around where Victor grew up, so I don't know about that, but we start here with him making this thing, and he sees this girl named Sky. I still don't know who Sky is. I'm sorry. Should I know who Sky is? I don't. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. I guess I'm bad. You gotta remember, like, it's harder for me to remember every little tiny detail in the show because the episodes are so much longer than stuff I normally watch. And it's just so fast paced. Like, I don't know. Anime, a lot of the time, feels like it is not nearly as fast paced as this. And isn't like, I don't know. This is just fast paced. It's hard. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry. I think I'm doing a decent job, I hope. Anyway, Victor's making this boat. Probably this scene is one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. It's just this scene where he tries to keep up with the boat as it's like going, you know? Um I think it like is a perfect encapsulation of him and his problem, right? Him being outrun by his own creations, right? Like him not being able to keep up with it with the things he makes. Because like that's like his whole thing, right? Like he's going to die without ever seeing the positive effect of like hex tech on society, or without feeling like he ever, realizes things to the degree that he wants to for society, right? Like helping people. So yeah, I mean, because his life is going to be cut short because of his physical disability in this case, right? Um, he's not able to literally keep up with the things he's created, both like this boat going through the river and like literally, because he's going to fucking die before he's like satisfied with his research on Hextech, or satisfied with his research in general, right? Like, I don't think there's any moment where he's just gonna be like, oh yeah, I would be fine dying now because I've done enough, right? It's interesting in that sense how we have Heimerdinger, who for him death is such a different concept because of his assumed near immortality, right? God, it's so fucking hot in here. I gotta do this one fast. I gotta talk fast, huh? And so we run into this guy, the scientist guy who was with Silco and helping him with the Shimmer research in the earlier episodes. Does he say his name here? I'm so bad with names in the show. I don't know why. We just have a bunch of characters. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. Loneliness is often the byproduct of a gifted mind. And that's an interesting thing to say, isn't it? We have a lot of lonely characters in this show, don't we? I don't know. It's interesting, like, with the assumed kind of, uh, maybe not breakdown of Jace and Victor's relationship, but, kind of new strain on it because of Jace's position as a counselor now. Yeah, I just wonder, like, if Victor ever thinks back to this, whenever he's thinking about his relationship with Jace and how it's changed recently. Thinking back to this quote would be interesting, you know? That's Rio. Hmm. So I don't know. These purple flower things, I assume they're related to Shimmer in some way, right? I mean, obviously, of course. Hmm. And here he is. Yeah, so I mean, it is remarkable that he is an aspiring young scholar from the Undercity. So I mean, the fact, of course, that Victor is from the Undercity shows that there is at least some. I mean, I hate acknowledging it because I'm sure people use this as an excuse for the inequality in the society, but it's used as an excuse for why the inequality is like fine, right? Because if someone like Victor can achieve success and move up in the world from the Undercity into Piltover, then surely it should be possible for anybody, right? But you know, and it's just thinking back to what Victor said to Jace in episode 3. I think Victor thinks of it in that same way, that he like deserves it and that he succeeded because of hard work, right? Which I guess is just a natural human thing to think, right? No one wants to think that they just got lucky or that they were exceptional in ways outside of their own control. Like I I don't know, because like if you have to think that if you agree with the idea that Victor earned his position, moving out of the Undercity up into Piltover, then that means all of the people in the Undercity just haven't worked hard enough to earn their position in Piltover, right? And that's just nonsense, of course, right? Wonder what his prognosis is. How long does he fucking have? I love how we have like the the pendulum in the background. Hmm. Should be proud of what you've accomplished. It's interesting how it's like we look at this butterfly, right? Um, insects have short lives, and they're beautiful while they exist. I guess that's true, but it's not gonna be enough for Victor. I don't think it'll be enough for anyone. I don't like this isn't like a Victor specific thing, right? I mean, no one is going to be satisfied really with dying early. I mean, almost no one. I mean, someone who's crazy, but my contributions will be short lived, even in your memory. Yeah, and that's the sad thing too, is because he didn't do it alone. Because he didn't do all of this hex tech stuff alone too. He's not even going to get to take full credit for it, right? Which of course that sounds like a selfish thing to say, but it's true, right? If he dies in the next week and Jace goes on to do all of this stuff with hex tech for the rest of his life, of course it's Jace who forever is going to be known as the hex tech guy, TM, not Victor, you know? Ah, it's so sad. Sad truth that those who shine brightest often burn fastest. And the sad thing is there have to be so many people like this in real life that were uh incalculable in the success of other people who went on to do crazy things. Um and because they were only there at the beginning, but without them it never would have started. They aren't the ones who were remembered at all. Like there's I've looked into stuff about this with like women in like math and stuff, like how back in the day, it's like every mathematical discovery we ever have is attributed to some like old dude from 10 billion years ago, you know? When it's like, it has to be true that, of course, women back then also did math and achieved anything at any point, right? But of course, just like they were like erased from society. They weren't given the, they weren't allowed to publish things at times, I'm sure. They weren't allowed to, like just all stuff like that. Of course, like, obviously, Victor's situation is different. He's not facing, like, discrimination. But I mean, like, this sense of people being, like, erased from history, their contributions not being understood later on, you know? Because, I mean, truly, in 1,000 years from now, if Piltover's still around, would Victor be remembered at all, you know? Who knows, right? And probably not if Jace went on to be the, the face of Hextech forever. Man, these shots look so good. They remind me of something. I just don't even know what exactly. But there's some crazy shots. So Medarda paints, which that alone humanizes her in some way, right? Like, of course it does, you know? She has interests in things. Isn't that crazy? She's not just a two-dimensional evil character. I know. Quite a lot about me you don't know. And it really is. It's like she's talking to the audience, too. Because I think... I mean, I can't... It can't just be me who views Medarda in this way up until this episode, right? Even including this episode, it's not like we really got much of her. But she has been painted very two-dimensionally by the show as just a power-hungry, evil, in quotes, character, right? There's quite a lot about her we don't know, of course. Victor's dying. The look she gives after that is interesting. And the silence, you know? Oh god, and that makes it all more real, right? Like something to do with the gases and the fissures where he grew up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Improving lives. It's like, in that sense, it's like Victor actually is the one who has more motivation to want to help other people than Jace would, I feel like, you know? I guess both of them. You know, Jace had the whole encounter with magic when he was young, right? With his mother, but... Still, Victor has literally faced it in life, you know, here, right? Like... I hate feeling so useless. And Jace saying about how Victor saved his life. He looks down at the thing, right? Because when Jace was about to jump off the building and die, yeah, Victor did save his life. God, it's not like my opinion of Medarda has improved enough yet that I am comfortable with the fact that Jace just said this, right? Like, that still scares me. It is still a scary line for him to say. Because I don't know. It's not like her being humanized more in this episode has erased her characterization from the previous episodes to me. So, I don't know. I'm an exile from my family. I fell short of Medarda's standards. And, I mean, just those two lines obviously do so much to explain why she acts the way she does, right? Obviously, I'm going to need more than that. Like, those two lines alone, I can create a whole bunch of, ideas in my head. But I need more than that, of course. But, like, that makes sense, right? Like, for why she would be so power-hungry and why she would be the way she is, right? Obviously, in this show, all of the people who are in Piltover, like her, especially her, who's on top, right, in the council, their problems, I don't know if you've noticed, are always much less, serious than the problems of the people in the Undercity, huh? Medarda's problem is she fell short of her family's standards. Jinx's problem is she accidentally killed everyone she cared about. Her whole family is dead. She felt abandoned by her sister, and she's losing her mind. Vi's problem is she was locked in prison for however many years. Her whole family's dead as well. Just all this, like, what's Caitlyn's problem? She doesn't feel like she fits in as a cop. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to belittle their problems, right? Because those types of, like, relatable emotional problems like this are the ones that, like, really hit home for a lot of people. And I completely understand that, right? Like, Victor's problem is kind of in between. It kind of makes sense that his problem is, like, in between the significance meter, right? Because he is someone who lived in both, from the Undercity. to Piltover. And his problem is like extremely related. I think anyone can understand Victor's problem here, his whole dying thing, right? Uh, but I don't know. It's interesting. I'm trying to think of more examples, right? Like, what's Jace's problem, right? That he's constrained by the immense amount of power he has now. I don't know. That's probably not a good way to sum it up. But, I think we can agree that Jace's issue in life is less significant than, like, Vander's problems before he died, right? Like, and of course it makes sense, right? Like, yeah. Hmm. And again, I just want to make sure, like, I'm not saying that in any way to belittle her problems or Victor's problems or anyone's problems from Piltover, right? I think this is like an intentional choice from the story to do this, and it makes sense too, right? Like people in Piltover aren't going to be struggling over like basic survival and be surrounded by horrible violence forever. That's people in the Undercity experience that. God, what a shot! I don't even know like what I'm looking at here. Hmm. But we got this thing. I forgot what we called it. But it learned from the biological material, and it can like mutate things. And of course, what it reminds you of is Shimmer, right? That is like obviously the transmutation. Yeah. So God, Jinx is scary. She comes and harasses poor Chuck. No, your name's Chuck. Sorry, man. Hmm. She's very she's scary. She's scary. She's unstable. She's scary. I don't know. She is, man. Sevica, that's her name. I always forget her name. I don't know why. Hmm. And she left him a good present. Like I would also be scared of Jinx, so I can't blame him. Oh god, the stab wound was bad. It was not good. That's for sure. I guess the fucking potion cured her right up, and she had Shimmer in her system after. That probably explains part of why she performed so well in that fight at the end. I don't know. I guess Vi is like a badass either way, right? Down we go. I like this, like her having to descend down here and like being injured so much by it, right? Because it's her descending back down to this place that is so means so much, right? It's so harmful now to be there than before, right? Yeah, and the Firelight guy was watching him. He looks freaky. I wonder, like, he has a mask on, and obviously all the Firelight guys have masks on, right? But this guy, we've seen him a few times. Um, like he gets very prominent. He's very prominent here. So it makes me think: is he someone we know? Like, what characters have we not seen post time skip that could show up now? I just have no idea. Everyone's fucking dead. Like, let me. Oh, like who could it be? I'm checking my notes. Who could it be that we haven't seen yet that this masked guy could be? Because I'm imagining that's going to be a factor at some point, right? Um, but I just have no idea. I don't write down every name, so I kind of doubt I'm going to be able to find it, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think I can, unfortunately, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think who it could possibly be, but I don't know who. There was Echo, right? Him, that was his name, right? I guess there's him. We haven't seen him yet. He must still be alive. But like I guess there's yeah, sure. I don't know. That's the only character I can think of that we haven't seen yet. So sure, why not? Hmm. Not that like I don't know. Like does this like I don't know. Who knows? Oh man, Jinx is a character, huh? I it is truly an act of generosity. It is an act of saintliness from Silco that he keeps Jinx around when she acts like this, isn't it? Man, it just shows how deep their connection is. Like for both of them, how like God, just because he sees himself in her so much. We've talked about it a million times, right? But yeah, like And I wonder, like, what he thinks about her being clearly so unstable, you know? Like, you would think that would get to him, too, you know? Because obviously Silco is kind of like that in a way as well, you know? Like, Silco never got over his stuff with Vander, really. So, I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Cut off on the wrong arm. That really is a good line. Hmm. Jinx. And I think that really does. Like, God. Obviously, Jinx plays this off like she's just sneezing, and, like, this line doesn't actually get to her at all. Um, but I think this really has to be something she worries about, right? Like, for sure, her self-esteem just has to be destroyed. There's no way she can trust herself to do anything, or, like, God, I just don't even know, right? Like, it has to get to her, like that line of thinking, you know. But she's probably so used to thinking that kind of thing that Sevika saying this doesn't actually bother her because she's thought it herself a million times, right? Hmm. And, like, she's so good at coping with that kind of thing, right? Like that the her behavior, right? Like is all of that. Is it all coping with what happened at the end of episode 3? Feeling abandoned by Vi. So yeah. Hmm. I wanted to talk about Marcus because I kind of just said this during the reaction too because I wanted to get it out there. But in the last episode, when he was looking at his desk and it had a picture of his daughter and it had a picture of uh the pipe bomb thing that Silco gave him to, like, blame everything on the firelights. What I thought in the last episode was that, like, was Marcus, like, thinking about what he would feel like if his family was killed and how he would want to find, like, the real culprits, right? So he didn't want to turn the firelights. But I don't think that's it at all. I think he was literally worried about his daughter's safety if he didn't do what Silica wanted him to do, right? I think that is the actual, which, like, is a more personal thing that kind of makes more sense, right? Like, yeah. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but I don't know. I don't know. God, this is the most terrifying scene ever. Like, and I think why Silco ended up acting so unhinged in this episode and so, like, evil seeming, right, is because this is a matter that involves Vi and Powder and Jinx, I mean, right? Like, because his hangups over Vander are all now tied up with this whole Jinx Vi thing because of Vi's escape and, like, what that means. Yeah, he's starting to, if anything, he's, like, acting like how Powder does, right? Like, he's acting kind of, he's really going far, right? Obviously he seems so much more calm and cool and put together, right? But I think this has really, like, gotten to him, the idea of Vi escaping, right? Hmm. And obviously him threatening a child is horrible, and I'm not going to defend that. But I am gonna say, Marcus is also a terrible person, obviously. Um, I guess you can't really excuse things through, like, social positions. That doesn't really make any sense. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, because Marcus is the evil cop and Silco's the poor undercity dweller, that means, Silco's in the right. Um, but it is interesting how, like, Marcus, for example, dragged Vi off and threw her in jail, right? Which I think is equally as terrible of a thing as whatever Silco is gonna do to her, right? Like, if he just killed his daughter. I think that's pretty close to falsely imprisoning someone for a decade or however long it's been, right? Like, Marcus is kind of just as bad. So, I don't know. Like, there's, I don't know. There's no good guys here, I guess, right? Of course, it's not like I've ever said Silco's the good guy, right? Hmm. Caitlyn does whatever she wants. That's an interesting way to. It's interesting, of course, how even Marcus has, like, this negative view of the Kiramans, right? The thing that Caitlyn is trying to avoid, It's interesting how, like, through her doing this and, like, pursuing this investigation, doing all this stuff, what it's actually doing is probably going to reinforce the idea that, yeah, she's just a Kiraman doing whatever she wants in the minds of people, which is what she wants to escape. God, everyone makes mistakes, right? Like, what does he think by that, right? To me, every time Marcus sees Selko, I just feel like in his mind he has to be thinking about what fucking happened to Grayson and what happened the first time he dealt with Silco in the first few episodes, right? Like, was that the mistake? I don't know, man. What's important is that we don't repeat them. God. Hmm. God. So what did he call it? It responds to organic matter, grows this crazy ass plant. So the research he needs, right? Here's what's gonna happen, right? He goes to the scientist guy at the end because he needs to be able to keep these things alive, right? He needs to understand. I mean, yeah, it really seems like the connection between Shimmer and this hex tech stuff. Um, I mean, I don't know. It's not like I can start analyzing the science. It's science fiction. Like it's not like I'd be able to understand it anyway. Let me zoom in, and start reading the blackboard back there. But I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, curing you. Hmm. Rejecting the transmutation. But it's interesting, right? Because we know humans are in some way compatible with magic, right? Because magic originated from humans. Hex tech is like the scientification of it, you know? It's like its origin is like a more of an organic thing where humans can utilize it, right? So there has to be some way, of course. God, who is Sky? I'll have Sky bring Heimerdinger. Am I stupid? Do we see Sky and I just didn't notice her? Like, who is Sky? I don't know. Is that the assistant lady that was in the last episode that was talking to Victor and he was, being Victor? Probably. I guess that makes sense, right? I guess she's the assistant. Sure. Hmm. And here we are in the slums. And I guess it's gotten worse since Silco got here. But I don't know. It's interesting to think about, right? Because we have talked about how much Piltover has succeeded with all this hex tech stuff, and the more success they have, the greater you would assume the wealth disparity would get. So I don't know. I wonder if it's fair to blame it all on Silco. I don't know. It's something to think about, I guess. Like obviously it seems so caused by Shimmer that I guess it's hard to say it's not Selko's fault, but I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. You topsiders always find a way to screw us, which I completely understand why Vi views it in that way, and I get it. Because topsides is to blame for all your misfortunes, and that's just a fucking stupid thing for her to say. Because kinda, honestly, kinda, yeah, they are. And genuinely, yeah. If the system wasn't the way the system is, then Vi wouldn't be having this horrible life. Like, yeah, kinda. But also, Caitlyn obviously we aren't monsters. We're people just like you. She wants Vi to see her as a person, which I just think is it's just a naive way to do I don't know class analysis. Because it's just when you're viewing things on an individual level, like yes, sure, and I agree that in this case it would be idiotic for Vi to be like, no, I don't want you to touch me because you're a filthy topsider, right? Of course. But I also hope that Caitlyn doesn't use that logic ever for anything, because that's fucking stupid. Like that just doesn't she's just rejecting the idea of Vi's dislike for the top side and everything because oh, I'm a person just like you. That's just dumb. That's just stupid. I don't know. Have a good heart. What happened last time she was told she had a good heart? God, nothing good. That's for sure. The hex core, that's what he calls it, of course. An adaptive rune matrix, hex tech that evolves. And so Heimerdinger seems to remember it, essentially, right? Like, I don't know if it was literally this kind of technology or I mean, this technology didn't exist, right? Like this hex tech stuff is new, but I assume something about this kind of application of magic, right, is what he's thinking about, right? Like we get a shot like this, which reminds you of that shot with Victor sitting there, right? All these weird like fucked up looking shit on the screen. I don't know what to call it. I don't know how to describe it. Um, so it makes you think this kind of like weird like biological component involving magic is the thing that like Heimerdinger was thinking of here, right? Had something to do with whatever this evil magic history is that he's mentioned before, right? Yeah, looked exactly like this. Hmm. And Heimerdinger says Victor's changed. I don't know if he means. I don't know. I don't know what he means. It's unclear if he means like he thinks the magic has already healed him in some way, or if he thinks it's affecting him in like some nefarious way, right? Like mentally or something, right? Violation of the ethos, but he doesn't have power over them anymore, right? And it does kind of scare me that Heimerdinger could be correct in this case, right? Because Jace is ignoring him for like emotional reasons, right? He's just viewing this as a way to save Victor's life, of course. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. And man, we run into him, who was so this was the guy in the first episode who was like making some deal with the creepy people at the table. And Vander showed up and like saved the day for him, you know. Um and God, I things aren't good for him, that's for sure. God, Caitlin, can you put your fucking gun down, girl? What are you doing? um, but they go off to the potion maker, and they are gonna heal her stab wound. And it had shimmer in it, which kind of scares me. Shimmer, why would you take something that does that to you? I just wanted to feel what it was like to be somebody, to make other people afraid. Obviously, this idea of Shimmer being what gives you power is interesting. Because that's what this entire show is about. Is just like power dynamics between different groups of people, right? So Shimmer being like the literal cheat code for that, essentially, like this artificial way to gain that power, you know? Because it all comes down. Because in the end, it all comes down to literal physical power, right? Like, um, yeah, like that's like in the end, that's what it comes down to, and that's what Shimmer gives them, you know? So I don't know. It's interesting. She trades her gun for it, which that is also very interesting, I think. Like we were just talking about power, and what is a gun? A gun is representative of that kind of power as well, right? But I don't really know what to make of it exactly. Like, I don't know. There's definitely symbolism here with her trading the gun for this, but I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I'm sorry. Put some shimmer in it. Vi's had some shimmer now. Hmm. And so Marcus turns it in to tell him it was the firelights. And Jace's answer is to start searching everybody. Um, which again, I don't know if Jace is throwing his weight around too much. I don't know if that's too extreme of a measure to take. Because again, if we're oh god, I just banged my desk so hard. I'm sorry. Because again, Jace is such an extreme. Oh no, Jace is in such extremely dangerous waters here. Because again, everyone has like some corruption stuff going on, right? I mean, even this, it's like, oh god, I don't know. I just don't know if Jace can do anything to stop what he wants to stop without people not letting him do it, right? And Marcus brings up a prisoner being released by Caitlyn, of course, Vi, and God. Of course Jace becomes complicit. But I don't know. Like obviously he does. He cares about Caitlyn. Especially he feels bad after what their last fucking conversation was, right? Hmm. God, I think this is so fucking stupid. All the Shinheimer says here. Like, going on about the world cannibalizing itself over power and pride, and we've forgotten, loosened our morals in favor of comfort and convenience. But it falls flat for me because the morals he's talking about aren't the morals of, oh yeah, there's a whole underclass of people who are suffering and dying and living in violence. No, the morals he's talking about are using hex tech to do things. Like, I don't know. It just falls flat, right? Like it's very hypocritical, honestly. Maybe it's not hypocritical. It's just like nonsense. I don't know. If we set aside our greed and arrogance, we can be one again. Yeah, that would be nice, huh? And God, Jace makes a fucking power move, huh? God damn, he steps up and I don't know, overthrows Heimerdinger, which is crazy, honestly. It's interesting because Heimerdinger has kind of been the moderating voice. I don't want to call him the voice of reason because it's yet to be seen if he is the voice of reason, right? Or if he's just the voice of fear. But him being thrown out is interesting, right? Like it like signifies that Piltover itself is moving into a new era, and I just don't know. That's kind of scary, isn't it? Right? Hmm. Especially with like Jace, because this, of course, Heimerdinger being ousted does in some way represent Jace moving up in the rankings, the power rankings, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. And someone like Jace having more and more power is kind of scary. He folded so fast in the last episode. He has a good heart, but just like everyone else alive, he's going to be vulnerable to corruption, you know? Oh, God, I'm sorry. And man, we overthrow him. It's crazy. And of course, I mean, the first, yeah, because Medarda goes with it. We know how much power she holds. She is essentially the real, like, head of the council, right? Like, they said the stupid old guy that is the head, but it's not like, if anything, that's just like I'm sure that's just what am I looking for? A ceremonial position. It doesn't really seem like it means anything, because he's clearly not the one actually in control. And Heimerdinger is out. So, rip. Hmm. And of course, so Vi doesn't tell Caitlyn, of course, that it's her sister. Obviously, because like why would she, right? She doesn't trust her. Um, I was gonna say, like, I wonder how their relationship is gonna develop after this point, but they're fucking separated again, so I don't know. I don't know. I felt like their interaction in this episode, we have some interesting like seeds for the future between them. I'm just curious, like, what is being said with it, right? Hmm. They both view each other in like a weird, unfair way, I suppose. God, and yeah, like she just like Caitlyn is so sheltered. She just doesn't know about like this. I feel like this goes along so well with what I was saying earlier about the people in Piltover having such like different problems than the people in the Undercity, right? She doesn't even think, Vi was in jail and her entire family's dead, and Caitlyn just didn't even like think about that. Like, man, what imagery on this on this shot, huh? That is some yeah. Like he's like the puppet master of the poor underclass. Obviously this has really shaped Silco up as like the villain in quotes and being evil more so than any episode before. But again, I think the reason he's acting so unhinged and so crazy right now and going so far is because this involves a Vi, and Vi is Vander, right? Like, you know what I mean? So, God, it's so sad that it's the dude who was just saying that he feels bad for her, that he throws it all away just for the shimmer. He wants it so badly. Freed her, of course, because that's how he views himself, I'm sure. But Jinx is amazing. Hmm. I'm gonna find her and erase whatever fucked up delusions you put in her head. I don't think you will. I think that's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be very hard to do. Hmm. You don't know your limits. It's what got Vander killed. That is an interesting. Because I guess we don't know what Silco was planning on doing with Vander if Vi and everyone hadn't shown up for the rescue operation, but obviously still saying it's what got Vander killed is fucking stupid. No, Silco, you are what got Vander killed, not her. Hmm. And the fighting begins, and we knock down the fucking thing, which, like, I like, knocking down the place they used to live, I feel like is so symbolic for, I don't know, I guess you could, I don't know, just it was destroyed, it knocked down, it fell down, right? The walls, yeah, when the walls come tumbling down, like, oh god. Just, I don't know. I think you can imagine what that can be symbolic for. I mean, just so much stuff about, like, Vi and Powder and their relationship. The fact that their past is just gone forever, right? Like, things will never return to the way they were. That's what it really makes you think about, right? Like, of course. She fucking lights it off. She still believes in her sister after all this time. She believes if her sister is here, if she lights it off, she will show up. And she does. And she does. That could be the thumbnail. Maybe it might not be bright enough. The show's so dark, it's hard to find good thumbnails. God, I love this montage so much. There we go, that one's better. With Milo. My god. I feel so bad for Jinx. Ah, girl. And so, what is Marcus doing with the Enforcers here exactly? I assume this is to go get Vi and Caitlyn back, right? I mean, they're at the bridge, which is the connection between Piltover and the Undercity, right? So that's what he has to do. I think that's kind of his priority right now. Huh. Man. And I did not think in a million years that already in this episode we were going to get Vi and Powder meeting back up. And so he sees the reality of Rio and what it takes to just keep it alive, right? I mean, it's suffering, but the mutation is alive and Rio's alive, right? It's interesting what he must think about that idea now that he's truly on death's door, I don't know. But he's still alive after all that crazy shit that happened in episode 3. He's still alive. I mean, he's scarred from it, but he's alive. And so, like, what? I guess he understands now. He understands what? I don't know. The value of life, in a sense, right? That's a weird way to say it, but now that he's on death's door, I don't know. How many problems could one girl cause? And then he fucking looks up at what Jinx did. Like, yeah, you got a couple girls causing some problems, Silco. Oh, the Raven, the Crow. Which I've said before, the Raven slash Crow, I don't know what to call it, is like representative of what Powder did in episode 3, right? And like her unresolved trauma about it, Her like pointing her gun at it and shooting it a couple episodes ago. Or was that last episode? Yeah. And it's like, for a moment, she thinks that her sister really did abandon her, but here she is. And God, it goes so well for a moment, right? It really is. It's like Powder, like Jinx really does revert to being Powder for a moment, She drops the Hex Tech thing. Oh God, and the fucking Crow just cawing, because it's like that, the weight of what it represents isn't just gonna go away, Like, it's like we knew, obviously, that this wasn't gonna go well, that there's no way this was gonna be all fine, but are you real? She just can't even believe it, But it literally goes better than I thought it would. Like, it didn't completely blow up, Like, huh. Oh my god, my throat hurts so bad. I think I'm coming down with something, honestly. And yeah, the Enforcer, Caitlyn. It's interesting how it's like how Powder has this extreme hatred of Enforcers now, when it's like, it's almost like the roles have been switched in a sense, At least through Powder's eyes, I guess they have, In reality, it's like, we know Vi doesn't actually not hate Enforcers now, but... Powder fell down a well. That's good. That is great. And yeah, it's like she wants to reject because she wants to reject Powder and everything that she is, right? Because yeah, and it really was like she was getting through to her in a way before the firelights showed up and like fucking I don't know started doing crazy shit. I guess I don't like. I guess I don't know what their goal is or what they're doing or why they're doing it. Obviously, like the standout thing in this fight, for one, the Firelights take the Hextech thing, the Firelights take Vi, and Powder, Jinx sees Vi acting this way, right? Like, just think back to her line in episode 3. Think back to the scene in episode 1 with Powder, like, clutching the loot they got from the apartment with the fighting happening around her, compared to, like, Jinx now, right? Like, yeah, she has changed. She sure has changed. What made her different has been erased, huh? Oh God. The very fact that Jinx did that and lunged for them and tried to save Vi, of course, is like more than I could ever hope for, at the very least. And that's the end. And that's the end. Well, that was a really good episode. Their meetup really just went differently than I thought it would. Again, it went better than I thought. But I don't know. Oh God. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. Hmm. Oh, it's interesting. Powder and Jinx have different voice actors. I guess that makes sense. I never like. I guess they have to. You know, that's kind of like only an anime thing where they put on like the, like an anime every time when it's like a younger version of a character, an older version. So often it's the same voice actor, and it somehow sounds fine every time. But I guess it makes sense in this. Of course, they have different voice actors. Sure. Um. Hmm. Firelight. See, Firelight Leader. See how they're not telling us who the person with the mask is? That name isn't always going to be Firelight Leader. The fact that that's a credited role shows that, of course, it's going to be someone. Who is the name? Who is the only name missing from this list? Jace, Vander, Young Victor, Marcus, Ren, Powder, Caitlyn, Victor, Huck, Mel, Medarda. I didn't know her name was Mel. Jinx, Firelight Leader, Silico Vi. No Echo. We haven't seen Echo since the time skip. So, just saying. Anyway, that's it. Subscribe, please, if you enjoy my videos. Leave a comment. And that's it. I will see you in the next one.